In a world that feels like it's moving faster every single day, trying to stay mentally sharp isn't just a nice idea. It's become essential. But the real question is, how do we possibly fit that into our already jam-packed schedules? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. I think we all know this feeling, right? You've got a supercomputer in your pocket with access to pretty much all of human history and knowledge, but at the end of the day, you feel like you've barely scratched the surface of what's out there. So what's the deal? Where's the disconnect? And this slide, it just perfectly captures the paradox we're all living in. On one hand, you've got limitless, basically infinite access to information. But on the other hand, our attention, our ability to actually process any of it is incredibly limited. It's a precious, finite resource. And look, this isn't just some abstract concept. Just take a look at these headlines. These are all from a single day of science news. We're talking DNA supergenes, how squids survived extinction, DNA robots. I mean, come on. Each one of these is a fascinating rabbit hole you could fall down for hours. It is a constant, nonstop flood of new information.
Okay, so how on earth are we supposed to navigate this flood? Well, a really clever solution has started to pop up, and it's one that's designed specifically for our busy, modern minds.
It's this idea called micro-learning. And the concept is actually really simple but so powerful. Instead of trying to drink from a fire hose of information, you just take small, manageable sips. It's all about getting knowledge in these compact, super focused bursts that you can absorb in just a few minutes.
And this is where the real magic of micro-learning comes in. It's designed to fit into all those little cracks in your day. You know, that 15-minute commute, the few minutes you're waiting for your coffee to brew, your lunch break. It turns what used to be dead time into a real chance to grow.
And this isn't just a theory, right? It's already happening. Think a topic like philosophy is just way too dense and complicated for your busy schedule? Think again. Podcasts like these are breaking down really complex ideas into short, digestible audio clips. Suddenly, ancient wisdom is just a seamless part of your daily routine.
And hey, it's not just for these huge, deep topics. You've got apps like Facts a Day that send you bite-sized nuggets of knowledge on everything from history to psychology delivered right to your phone. They even quiz you to make sure it actually sticks. The whole point is to make learning a simple, easy daily habit, not some big, scary chore.
But here's the thing. These apps, these podcasts, they aren't just one-off tools. They're all part of a much bigger ecosystem that's totally changing how we think about learning and growing as people.
I mean, right now, as we speak, the tools for this kind of daily learning are more accessible than they have ever been in all of human history. They are literally all around us, just waiting.
And there's actually a name for this whole trend. As the writer Larry Kim puts it, the open learning movement has basically democratized education. It really boils down to this. If you have an internet connection, you have the keys to an entire universe of knowledge.
And just look at the sheer variety here. It's incredible. Whether you want to finally learn Spanish on Duolingo, or master coding with Codecademy, or even take actual university-level courses on edX, you can basically build your own personal university totally tailored to what you're interested in. Okay, so we get it. It's easy, it's accessible, but what's the real payoff here long-term? Let's get into the science of it, because this is where things get truly fascinating. We've got to ask ourselves, is this whole daily learning thing just a nice-to-have, a fun little habit to pass the time, or is it actually triggering something much more profound, something deeper inside our brains over the long run? Well, to answer that, we've got to look at this incredible study from Cambridge University Press. Researchers followed almost 2,000 older adults for 14 years, and they were looking specifically at how a simple habit, just regular reading, affected their cognitive health as they aged. And the results? I mean, they were absolutely staggering. People who read frequently, and we're talking just once a week or more, had 46% lower odds of cognitive decline. 46%! That is a massive protective effect from such a simple, enjoyable habit.
And get this wasn't just for people who had PhDs or something. The study found this huge benefit applied to people at all levels of education. It turns out, the simple act of engaging your mind through reading was the key thing.
So, what does all of this mean for you, for us? Well, it means we have the tools, and now we have the scientific proof. The next step is just putting it into practice, starting your own mental fitness routine. You know, the best way to really approach this is to completely reframe it. This isn't homework. It's not a chore you have to do. It's exercise. It's a workout. Just like you might go to the gym to keep your body strong, a few minutes of learning every day is an essential workout to keep your brain sharp, healthy, and resilient for your entire life. And you know what? Getting started is so simple.
Just look at these 3 steps. 1. Find 15 minutes. I promise it's already there somewhere in your day. 2. Pick a tool or a topic you actually enjoy. That's the secret to making it stick. And 3. Just start. That's really it.
So I want to leave you with this one last thought. Those small choices you make today, they compound into something huge over time. That 5 or 15 minutes you invest in learning something new right now, that's not just for the you of today. It's a gift to the person you're going to be in 5, 10, even 50 years. Your future self is listening. What's the first thing you're going to teach them today?